Good morning, campers. Welcome to one of my favorite times ever of life, which is basically waking up at camp, drinking coffee out here in the wilderness. We're in Deschutes National Forest, specifically in the Mount Jefferson Wilderness. And Alyssa and I got into camp late last night, and I'm going to walk you through our lightweight backpacking setup. We'll start with our shelter. One of the most important pieces of gear that we have. This particular one's from Gossamer Gear. It's a company from Austin, Texas. It's a two-person shelter. It's called aptly the Two. Made of silicone nylon. Weighs about 28 ounces. It's a single piece, super quick to set up. And there doesn't have any of its own structure. It's actually supported by our trekking poles, which we use every day to hike. So we don't have to carry around additional structure. These are my trekking poles, also from Gossamer Gear. I think these are called the LT5s. They're made of carbon. They're extremely lightweight. They weigh about 5 ounces. Trekking poles take a little bit of getting used to, but I've grown to really, really like them. They really increase the efficiency of your walking. They engage your upper body to reduce stress on your knees. And then critically, they provide a lot of balance, when trying to cross rivers, walk across logs or what have you, which happens a lot, especially out here in Oregon. Let's talk about my outfit first. This is my general hiking kit. I wear a sun hat, an Arc'teryx sun top. So this is UPF or SPF 50, protects me from the sun. Has a hood that I wear a lot because I'm bald. I wear a buff. This is a pretty awesome kind of multifunctional piece of gear, especially during COVID. I just pull it up over my face when we cross people on the trail. I wear Nike running shorts. I have these gaiters from Outdoor Research. These prevent rocks and sand from getting into the tops of my shoes. I don't wear boots. I just wear kind of like trail runners. These are from Salomon. And then I wear darn tough socks. Super comfortable, and they somehow have a lifetime warranty. Let's talk about the real reason anybody goes outside, which is gear. Let's talk about my pack. This one's from Hyperlight Mountain Gear. It's made of Dyneema composite fiber. I think one of the strongest fibers known to man. It's extremely strong, it's extremely light, it's waterproof. This material was actually originally used in competition sailing. So like America's Cup boats, sails are made out of this material. This pack weighs about 2 ounces. 55 liters. I don't need a pack this big. So I'm actually having another pack made that should come in at about 12 ounces and significantly reduce my weight, because this is actually kind of heavy in the grand scheme of ultralight backpacks. I keep water in these smart water bottles with sport tops. Super light. This is a Sawyer Squeeze. This is my filter. Weighs about 3 ounces. Basically filled this dirty water bag up with water from like a lake like this, or ideally a perfect glacial stream. And then you screw this on, screw this filter on, and then you can squeeze it right into your water bottle for fresh, clean water. Let's talk about my sleep system. My sleeping pad, my pillow kind of, and my quilt. So ultralight backpackers tend to use quilts more so than sleeping bags. Sleeping bags are very inefficient, but the insulation on the bottom is not useful to you. So why are you carrying all that extra weight around? A quilt is more like a blanket. It has a closed foot box, kind of like a sleeping bag, and then it actually just attaches to your sleeping pad right here. Hybrid blanket sleeping bag, which I really, really love. This particular one is custom made. It's from a company in Minnesota called Enlightened Equipment. It weighs about 25 ounces. Possibly my favorite piece of gear. My sleeping pad is a Thermarest Neo Air X-Lite. It weighs 16 ounces. And then my pillow is from Nemo. It's really comfortable. It's made of plastic, but it doesn't feel like it is. Weighs about 2 ounces, inflates with one breath. I'm a big fan of that as well. I basically sleep in like the lightest weight merino wool I can find. Outdoor Voices, it's actually not that light, but I have it. Outdoor Research long underwear. This is kept in a Dyneema pack, waterproof stuff sack, which is cut perfectly to fit into the dimension of my pack, which I appreciate that attention to detail. I have my insulation layer for the summertime here. This is what Kunal likes to call my Ninja Turtle hoodie. This particular one is it's a microgrid fleece from Melanzana. It's only available in their Leadville store, which is now closed for COVID, so they're like impossible to get. And because I'm an absolute fuckboy, you know that I had to go get it because it's hard to get an exclusive. It's a little bit too heavy, honestly, but it's super soft and I like it a lot. This is my rain jacket. It's from Frog Tongs. It's really, really inexpensive, completely waterproof. It's basically just a cool looking garbage bag. My electronics bag, this fanny pack with all my most important stuff in it. Power bank. If you don't upload your trip to All Trails, did you really go backpacking? Headlamp, Nightcore New 25, weighs 1.9 ounces. And my first aid kit. This weighs less than an ounce. It's predominantly composed of Leukotape and gauze. Leukotape is a huge life hack, highly recommend it, easy to get on Amazon. It's just super, super sticky. If you get any blisters, will stay stuck to you for like 8 days. It's awesome. Let's talk about the cook system. Predominantly composed of this Toaks 1100 milliliter pot. My Snow Peak 700 milliliter pot, which nests in it, is a Soda Windmaster, and it's attached to an isobutane fuel canister. I really like this. It's super easy to use, has its own igniter, so you can just push this button and light it up really quickly. Nests into this, and then which then nests into this for a nice compact cook kit. Titanium long-handled spoon. This is my sit pad. This is what I sit on while I'm eating. Weighs 2 ounces from Thermarest. We keep all of our food in an OPSAC, which is an odor-proof, waterproof pack. Store all of the food overnight in what's called an Ursack. This is a Kevlar bag. It's bear-proof. Basically just tie it to a tree. A bear can get to it, but they can't get into it because it's made of bulletproof material. The bear, most importantly, cannot get the food reward, which would keep them coming back to campsites and then eventually cause trouble. And that's it. This is my whole loadout. Weighs about 13 pounds. I will continue obsessing over how to get it under 10 pounds so I can reach that real ultralight status. But for now, I'm gonna put this all into this pack and hike out about 12 miles back to civilization today.